you got during the starting what was that like? The starting lineups were announced, and you got that cheer.
It's very humbling. I mean, to say the least. The city's been behind me, through thick and thin, and no matter what happens in my career, there's still people that follow me, and this is where I spent majority of my off season there in Buffalo, minus this past year where I was taking classes. And everyone's always been so supportive and open arms to me whenever I come back here. I couldn't be more, just appreciative of the way they treat me.
How many tickets did you end up having to get to?
Butch he leaves it open a lot for me, but I ask him for 20, 25, just so I can get my immediate family in, and then the rest of them, my cousins and my aunts and uncles and all that, they usually, they still come out and they buy tickets, but I can't get 50, 60 tickets for the Bisons, it's a business on the part, so they need to make some money too.
What was it like to step into the box for the first time and 2 pitches later you're happy?
Yeah, I mean, it was exciting, and the crowd was loud when I went up to the plate, and after the way that they treated me during the lineups, I had a pretty good idea that was coming. But when you're in the box, it's just you and the pitcher. You don't really notice anything else that's going on. It's just baseball, and that's actually the part where you feel the most comfortable. The entire time I was there, the most comfortable I probably felt was in the box, and it's repetitive and something that I'm comfortable with and something I'm used to, so it was nice.
Now, 2010, I think you had a nice home run here, but was this maybe a little bit more, I don't want to say more special, but obviously different, but a little different?
Yeah, I'd say going into it, obviously when I hit a home run, and that's a feeling that you can't replace. When you do something like that, it's special, it's nice. But obviously everything leading up to this at bat, and the way I was treated was head and shoulders better than anything I could have possibly imagined. And it's just the way everyone treats me around here is tremendous. And to be able to go up there and hear the ovation obviously gets your blood flowing a little bit better, and you can lock in a little bit easier. So it was completely different atmospheres, I'd say.
How disappointing the ninth to not be able to continue that rally was possible? I
mean, obviously, anytime you play and you put on your equipment, your goal is to win, and you want to go out there and win, and you play hard. And it would have been nice to win in this area because we were the home team, and everyone's there, for the most part, to watch the Bisons and watch our team play. And a couple guys, Pascucci had, the fans were really behind him, and it was great. And Matthew, he absolutely shoved, and Cabrera came in and shot one guy, so all the hometown guys really had good days. And it would have been nice to, pull this game out so that everyone could have been really excited, but, it just wasn't our time tonight.
You rounded first pretty wide there, and your hit was you run right up past Pascucci's back.
Yeah, I mean, I was getting all over Scooch. I was upset with him. I told him that he was running hard on his double, but then first third, he wasn't going anywhere for me, so, I got to be more aware there and know who's on base in front of me, and when I round first, actually look up instead of just trying to run as fast as you can. I'm not a burner, so when I try to run hard, it takes a lot out of me to get it going. So I gotta be more aware out there.
Talk about what this whole season's been like for you. I mean, you get released and you end up in Syracuse, and now you're here at the All-Star game. Talk about what it's been like for you.
Yeah, it's definitely been up and down. There's no doubt about it. You go from being in spring training and getting good vibes from the organization that I was with prior to spring training about where I was at, and then the last day of spring training is not a great time to be out of a job because that's when everybody's solidifying their rosters, and no matter who you call, every team is loaded on April 5th. We don't need anybody, our team's loaded, so obviously there's a waiting time. And I was pretty confident that I'd be able to get another job and to be able to fall into a situation like I did in Syracuse where I know the manager, I've played with a bunch of guys that are there, and to be able to fall in that situation is really lucky. I couldn't ask for a better situation to fall into. I mean, it would have been nice, if I could have possibly somehow played here, obviously, it would have been my first choice, but, that didn't work out. And then the Nationals, came up and really saved me, and the least I can do is try to be a productive player for them.